Seriously, this does not make sense at all. That you send your children to your mother's house and they come back to you becoming witches and wizards, being initiated by your mother. It's scary. It's so scary. And we should not take this lightly. Something should be done, or we stop sending our kids to our old parents. I have watched and listened to a lot of this kind of confession from young people, grandchildren being initiated by their grandmothers. Listen to her confession. Listen to what she has to say. It's so touchy. She sounds so innocent.
An hotel or what, where she was cooking some beer and selling to people.
Okay.
You know that beer of...
She was selling beer.
Yeah.
Alcohol.
Yes.
Okay.
So she was telling me to collect panties, used panties from my friends, to bring them to her. Whenever I asked her why I should bring them, she didn't tell me the reason as to why I was bringing them. So I didn't understand anything. I just brought for her.
Mm-hmm.
She would also tell me to collect pads, used pads, to bring to her. Then when I asked her what are they for, she just told me I will get to know one day what the pads are used for. So as life continued, one day she told me to go to where she was cooking the beer was a big sufuria. She was telling me to go and stir the beer. One day she told me that. So I went to that place in the big sufuria, and I was shocked to find her hand, a half of a man's hand. Then she told me to stir using the hand. Then I did it, and she told me not to tell anyone. So I was not telling anyone about the happenings.
She was making local beer?
Yes, local beer.
And you could tell that this was a man's hand.
Yes. It was.
I mean, because it was complete with fingers, and
yes.
You knew it was real. It was not made of wood.
Yeah.
It was real. How could you tell it was real?
Because I touched it. It wasn't wood, but it was hard.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was hard, but it was not made of wood. I believed it's someone's hand.
Wow.
Yes. So when I asked my grandmother what was the hand for, she told me she used it to attract customers. Then she would get a lot of customers, and when they come, obviously we would get a lot of money. So I just understood and kept it as a secret. So as time passed by, she could even send me at night, she could even send me to households of people carrying bottles, and she had put inside the bottle, there was a red handkerchief. So she would send me to a certain household and tell me, go and dig in the gate or in the doorsteps of the people, and put the bottle inside where I have dug the hole.
And how big was the bottle? Like a soda bottle, like for Coca-Cola?
1 liter.
Okay.
That one. Then inside.
Oh, for 1 liter?
Yeah, or
that's a
half
big one.
of it.
Okay.
Then she had put a red handkerchief. So she did that to the people who she hated or came across. Yeah. So I would do so, and after like 1 week or 2 weeks, I would get some news that somebody has gone mad or has died. I got that severally. So I would do it because there was nothing else I could do. And that was the only source of income. And most of the time, I wasn't doing it in daytime. I was only doing it in the night, strip naked. She would tell me to go while naked, and nobody would see me. So I did that for many times, and I was getting the response Then that now when the
She was
things,
telling you to go. You would strip your clothes naked and go through the community or the neighborhood and bury things like in people's compound.
Yes.
Nobody could see you.
yes, nobody could see because it was midnight. Nobody could see. It was only the dogs which would bark, only that, but nobody saw me.
Which community or where was this?
Eastern part of Kenya.
Eastern.
Yeah. The Cumberland.
Cumberland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, as time went by, my grandmother had killed a lot of people, and she didn't do it using hands. She was doing it by sending me to do all those things by digging a hole and putting the bottle inside. Okay, I remember a day when my grandmother, as we were in the beer market, beer wash, kwa duka hiyo ya kuuza hiyo beer.
Okay, so in the shop where they sell beer. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, policemen came and were doing msako.
Okay. They were checking for those who sell beer without a license.
Yeah, so they came and did their inspection, and unfortunately they found that the sufuria that was being used, to cook beer, they poured the beer down. Then they found at the bottom of the sufuria there were pads, and there were panties, those things, of which my grandmother had told me that we were using them to attract customers. So for me, I understood the reason of the purpose of the panties and the pads. And I was the one.
Pads.
Yes.
Oh my God.
So.
And she was cooking the beer with them.
Yes, she would.
And the police found those things inside the pot.
Yes.
And the panties were used or brand new?
No, used.
So they would get like panties from people.
Yeah, she would.
Send you to get from your classmates.
No, from my friends. I would go and visit them. Then in the hang line, I could pick.
Oh.
And did the police, when they did the search, did they find the hand?
The hand.
Yeah.
Yes, the ant was there.
They found it.
Yes. Then, okay, they asked her what was the meaning of all that. Then she didn't explain anything.
Mm-hmm.
So they took her to the police station.